So our topic for today is all about mountaineering activities. So when we say mountaineering activities, di syempre ginagawa ito sa mountain. Ano? So, ano ba yung mga mountaineering activities na tinatawag? Okay. So, mountaineering activities, Britannica, a mountain climbing, sports in attaining or attempting to attain high points in mountainous regions, mainly for the pleasure of the climb. So in European context, referred to as alpinism, which means climbing with difficulty. So as you can see the picture, guys, nakikita nyo naman ano, so iba't iba kasing tinatawag na mountain climbing na tinatawag or sa mountaineering. So mamaya makikita nyo yan kung ano yun. And next, three basic form of climbing. Siyempre, ang una ay rock climbing. It involves slopes and avalanches na tinatawag. So, ayan, nakita nyo sa picture. So, yan ang tinatawag natin three basic form of climbing ay ang rock climbing. So, next naman ay snow and ice climbing. So, snow and ice climbing, so nakita nyo yan, ano, magkaiba siya sa rock climbing. So, ang third naman ay mixed climbing. Ayan, nawala. Combination of rock and ice roots na tinatawag. So, as you can see, balikan natin ano, three basic form of climbing ay rock, snow and ice climbing, and mixed climbing. Next, we have hiking and trekking. Mount Everest, the highest point in the world. So, Mr. Romeo or Romy Garduse is the first Filipino to accomplish to climb and reach the highest peaks in each continent. So, tatandaan ninyo na si Mr. Romeo Garduse ang pinakaunang Pilipino na naka-accomplish or nakaakyat sa pinaka mataas na bundok. 'Di ba? So, yan ay baka makasama sa exam nyo. Ano? Okay. Ayan. So, mountain. Described by its height or its peak. So, Yosemite decimal system describes mountain terrains according to techniques and physical difficulties during climb. A national climbing classification system in terms of time and technical difficulty, the length of the climb. So we have the number of hard pitches, difficulty of hardest pitch, average difficulty, commitment, route finding problems, overall ascent time. So overall, we have the commitment grade na tinatawag. So how did mountaineering begin as an activity? So in 18th century, began trips to Alps of Europe for scientific observation. Horace Benedict de Saussure saw that Mont Blanc and offered prize money whoever reached the summit. So ito pala yung nagsimula noong 18th century na para nagkaroon ng prize para kung sino yung makakaakyat or sino ang makakagawa nung pag-akyat doon sa bundok na yon. So in 1786 claimed by Michael Gabriel Packard and Jacques Balmont. So Philippines. Sa Philippines naman ay Mount Apo 1852, Jose Yanguren failed to reach the peak noong 1870 si Senior Real. So hindi nila naakyat yung Mount Apo. So noong October 10 naman 1880 successful expedition by Don Joaquin Rasal. So yung pag-akyat sa Mount Apo nung dalawa ay hindi daw nila nagawa. Pero noong October 10, 1880 ay si Don Joaquin Rahal ang nakaakyat. So, got permission to dato manig ng Bagobo Chieftain. So, hiking. Done in man-made road or well-made trails that is shorter in distance or day or two. So, merong tayong tinatawag na hiking. So, ito yung mga ginagawa natin or ewan ko kung kayo ay pagka mga mahal na araw. Alam niyo ba yung mahal na araw? Holy Week, ganon? Familiar kayo doon? Siyempre, nasa Pilipinas tayo, alam niyo yan. Diba? Siyempre, kayo ay familiar sa Holy Week. Di ba pag mga Holy Week, umakyat tayo ng bundok, ganyan, or nag-hiking, or ganyan, yan, like nakikita niyo sa picture. So, trekking naman, more rigorous than over a variety of terrain and takes longer time, days and nights. Kasi, ang trekking, ito yung classification of hiking na medyo delikado kasi ito ay sa rocks. So kita niyo naman yung mga gadgets, mga gear na ginagamit nila sa pag-akyat, 'di ba? Medyo komplikado. Unlike sa hiking, magdala ka lang ng bag or mga gamit na ganito, pwede ka nang umakyat ng or makapag-unwind sa pag-akyat ng bundok, 'di ba? So how to prepare for a hike or trek? See, so first we have the physical conditioning. Should be in good health and reasonably fit, physically active. Start preconditioning of the body by exercising at least 3 times a week and at least 30 to 60 minutes. So nutrition, we have the carb loading. Tapering off the workout days before the activity, allowing the muscles to fuel by carbohydrates clearance from doctor. Tapering of the workout days before the activity, allowing the muscles to fueled by carbohydrates. So, clearance from doctor, kailangan din daw pagka mag-gather ka ng tinatawag nating mountaineering. So, next, we have trip planning. So, yan. Plan with group. Know the facts about the mountain, itineraries, rules, and procedure. So, hindi ka pwedeng umakyat ng bundok or mag-mountaineering nang hindi mo alam yung pupuntahan mo. Kasi it's either pwede kang mapahamak. Pag sinabi nating itineraries, ito yung mga lugar na tatargetin nyo na mapupuntahan ninyo. Hindi pwedeng kayo ay pupunta nang wala kayong alam sa pupuntahan ninyo or hindi nyo alam kung ano ba yung dadatnan nyo doon pagdating nyo doon sa dulo, di ba? So know the facts. I mean, advisable to go in a small groups for management and safety. Bakit kailangan advisable daw? Mas advisable daw na mas small group lang. Bakit? Sige nga. Bakit ganun? Mas maganda na konti lang daw kayong pumunta. Sige nga, Kian? Are you still there? Kian? Yes, Kian?
Para po madali pong mabilang tsaka mag-group yung
Mm-mm.
mga self po natin.
Alright. So,
Kasi pag konti po,
Oo.
makikilala po natin eh.
Oo, tama. So, mas maganda or advisable daw talaga ay konti lang. For example, 4 lang kayo or maximum of 5 person. Para alam mo kung sino lang ang kasama mo nagpunta doon at pag umalis kayo or magkakasama ulit kayong bumalik, alam mo pa din kung sino ang kasama mo. Right, next, check the weather condition. Terrains, trails, and requirements. Syempre, hindi tayo pwedeng mountaineering or mag-trails nang umuulan or bumabagyo. Bakit? Syempre, delikado. So, lagi natin i-check kung may bagyo bang parating or kung hindi ba ganun kainit sa pupuntahan ninyo. Kasi, di ba, kayo ay naka-gear, hindi mas maganda yung kayo ay komportable sa pupuntahan ninyo or sa isusuot ninyo. So, next, we have talk to people who experience the activity for knowledge and advice. So, manghihingi tayo ng mga advice dun sa nakapunta na sa lugar na yon. For example, gusto mong umakyat na Mount Everest, edi syempre magtatanong ka or magsa-search ka kung ano yung dadatnan mo doon kung sakaling pumunta ka doon. So, leave the planned itinerary to someone. So, next. What are the hiking essentials? So, A, we have the backpack, heavy items, midweight items, and light items. So, day hike, small bag. Kung day hike lang naman, edi small bag lang ang dadalin mo. Kung trekking, your home on your back. Kung trekking kasi, pag sinabi kasi natin trekking, ito yung malayo yung pupuntahan nyo. So, hindi ka pwedeng magdala lang ng 1 liter na tubig kasi makakapos ka. Kasi yung pupuntahan mo ay bundok or gubat or mabato na walang masyadong tao, wala kang basta-basta makukuhanan ng water. So, food, ang laman daw ng bag mo ay food, clothing, shelter, and cooking gears. So, internal frame, body hugging design to keep hiker stable on uneven or off-trail terrain. So, external frame, better choice in carrying heavy irregular load, also offer good ventilation. So, pagka magsusuot ka ng damit or susuot ka ng gear para sa pagpunta doon, dapat daw ay yung komportable ka. So, ito yung backpack na usually ginagamit ng mga nag-trekking or nagma-mountaineering. So, backpack should have proper fit, size appropriate to the torso length, comfortably snug grip on the hips. Waist belt keeps the frame close to the body just above the pelvis to take the load off the shoulder. Loaded backpack should not exceed to 25% to 30% of the ideal body weight. Hindi pwedeng mas mabigat pa yan sa inyo. Kasi baka wala pa kayo sa 1/4 ng pupuntahan nyo ay pagod na agad kayo kasi sa dami ng inyong bitbit. So, next, footwear. Good fit is number one requirement in footwear. So, hiking shoes. Shoes are lighter and more flexible but offer less support. Best for well-defined trails and shorter hikes used during summer or during dry, warm weather. If damp and cold weather, consider a waterproof hiking shoe. So, ito daw yung shoes na dapat gagamitin. Yung ganyan. Ano? Next, hiking boots. More support and more protective features because they have a higher cut and slightly stiffer materials. Heavier than hiking shoes. So for beginner or occasionally hiker who needs more support, good option on multi-day trips with varying weather conditions. So as you can see, these boots, so more on support daw ito. Kung hiking, yan dapat ang gagamitin nyo. Ito, backpacking boots naman. For longer treks carrying heavy loads, tough and can cope with all kinds of terrain and weather condition. Taller and stiffer and thicker outsoles with an all-around protection, heavier to hiking shoes and hiking boots. So as you can see the picture, mas malaki ang pagka-sapatos niya kasi dapat ay daw ito ay more on support daw ito sa inyong mga paa. So next, trekking poles. So ito yung picture ng trekking poles. Ito yung pinantutusok natin. For example, matarik na yung daan or for example ay madulas. So maximum length daw nito ay 135 centimeter and 54 inches. Made in 2 or 3 sections and can retouch or extended. Ito kasi, ewan ko kung naka-encounter na kayo ng ganito, nakakita na kayo ng ganito sa personal, ito ay pwede mo siyang mapahaba into 54 inches, mahaba siya. So kapag kailangan mo ng mas medyo yung aabutin or pagtutusukan ninyo ay medyo mahaba, pwede siyang umabot hanggang 54 inches. So essential for knee problems. Kung kunwari pagod ka na, pwede mo siyang ipantusok habang umakyat ka. So used to provide stability on on steep slopes, aid when climbing rocks, tool in checking the depth of mud or water. So ito yung sa mga putik, pwede mo siyang itusok doon kapag madulas. So may also be a tent pole. Pwede din siya maging tent pole kung wala kayong tent pole na dala. So next, food. Top of the list of things. Siyempre, laging dapat ay may dala kayong pagkain. Fuel for the body. Siyempre, ito yon. Consideration in planning food. Calorie requirement for the activity. Manageability to load, carry, store, and cook the food. Duration of the activity. Calorie requirement. Taken from food containing carbohydrates, protein, fats, best fuel source of aerobic activities that require more calories to burn. So, yan. Yan ang mga kailangan nyong tandaan. So, recommended calories to consume. 15% proteins, 50% to 65% carbohydrates, 20% to 35 fats. So, manageability to load, carry, store, and cook the food. So, mga dadalhin nyo daw ay madaling dalahin ng mga pagkain, yung mga daling lutuin. Hikers usually carry 1.5 to 2.5 pounds of food per day. 2,500 to 4,500 calories uphill hiking for an hour with load of 10 to 20 pounds backpack. So, meron daw dapat kayong 443 calories if weight is 130 pounds. 528 calories if weight is 150 pounds. And 613 calories if weight is 180 pounds. So, duration of the activity. Higher intensity activities require more energy. Longer time spent activity, the more energy spent. Sino maingay? Hydrating the body. Hydrating the body, water requirement is 1 to 2 liters a day. So, ito yung tatandaan ninyo kung kayo yung nagbabalak mag-mountaineering. So, ang water level lang na kailangan mo for a day, pag ikaw ay mag-trekking or mag-hiking, ay dapat daw ay 1 to 2 liters lang sa isang araw. Hindi ka pwedeng lumampas doon kasi the more na madaming tubig sa katawan, mabigat. So extra liter of water for every 4 to 5 miles of hiking. Drink at least 1 half to 1 cup every 30 to 45 minutes. So yun ang tatandaan ninyo. So meron pala dapat oras ang pag-inom ng water kapag kayo nagma-mountaineering. Basic skills in climbing. Setting hiking pace. Hikers set pace to make the body feel good. Heart, lungs, and legs become the monitor. Do not start fast. Establish a good pace. See tips in finding your pace. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pala dapat nagmamadali. Hindi tayo dapat magmamadali sa paglalakad pag tayo ay nagma-mountaineering. Kasi the more na nagmamadali ka, the more na mabilis kang mapapagod. Alright. Next. What are the basic skills in hiking? So establish your rhythm. Rhythm is the pace one can maintain for a long time without requiring a break. Practice breathing and synchronize with steps. Swing arm to keep the upper and lower body synced up and in step with good momentum. Uphill, smaller steps but the same pace. Downhill, longer steps. So ang ibig sabihin nito guys, um, dapat daw ay meron kang rhythm. Establishing your rhythm. Dapat ay you have to focus doon sa daan. Ibig sabihin ng uphill, di pagka mataas ang aakitin mo, smaller step lamang. Pero kapag kapababa siya, dapat daw ay mahaba ang step mo para siguro para mas mabilis or hindi mas madali. Ito yung para sa akin ha, kaya siguro dapat ay ganun. Ano, siguro pag na-try niyo na mag-hiking, mararamdaman niyo na kaya kailangan pala dapat para mas mapadali. Ano? Okay. Taking breaks. Break give time to check problems without was unnoticed. Minimize impact to other hikers and environment. Enjoy scenery. Eat small amounts of fuel without overloading the stomach. Moderation in eating and drinking is a rule. So, kailangan nyo din magpahinga. Hindi pwedeng dire-diretso lang sa pag-akyat, sa paglalakad. Ano, kailangan ay magpahinga and your check daw kung may mga naging problema or at saka sa pagkain ng food, dapat daw ay konti lang para hindi siguro mabigat. Ano? First aid kit, ito lagi dapat meron. Water. 1 liter lasts for 2 hours without moderate trails. Moderate sunlight, best is 2 to 3 liters. So, trail food. Energy food that light to carry and easy to eat. Dried foods, mixed nuts, raisins, and oatmeal bars. So, ito dapat ang mga dinadala daw na pagkain. Ano? Topographic map and compass, lifesavers and backcountry, extra layers and rain gear, fire starter and matches, multi-tool or knife, flashlight or headlamp, and extra batteries. Then sunscreen and sunglasses. Yan ang mga dapat yung tandaan at dapat dalhin. So what are the essential things that I need to bring? Insect repellent, camera, binoculars, cell, altimeter, watches, extra batteries for mobile devices, and memory cards. So, syempre, lagi naman tayo may mga dalang ganito for the picture purposes. Ano? So, ano ba yung advantages na makukuha natin kapag ginawa natin yung activity na to? So, we have the social activity. Mountain climbing is a social activity for most climbers, at least to a certain extent. So, makakaroon tayo ng social activity for climbers. So, ibig sabihin, for example, first time mo, di kapag nagustuhan mo, di mo susundan ulit hanggang sa madami ka ng maakyat or mapuntahang lugar. So, power training. Mountain climbers help you develop power in the lower body because of their explosive nature, and this is why athletes frequently use them as a warm-up. So, usually naman kasi talaga ang mga nagkakagusto sa ganitong mga activities ay yung mga athletes kasi sila ay dito kasi mas mabu-boost yung kanilang energy sa papapawis. Ano? So more on talaga dito ay mga athletes ang merong gantong sports and activities. Ano? The next we have the measuring personality and character. Mountain climbing are also able to assess the personality and character of our friends or members of our group. Bakit naging advantages ito? Sige nga. Bigyan mo nga ako ng from Amac Cebu. Yes? Kung nakikinig. Nakikinig ba? Ha? From teamwork. Yes, Joshua, aside from teamwork, bakit siya nasama sa advantages? Kasi ang sabi dito, mountain climbers are also able to assess the personality and character of our friends or members of our group. Bakit nga? Sige nga. Yes, Jessia?
Excuse ma'am. Ng,
Yes? Wow.
para po magkilala po.
Ba
Yung isa't isa po. Parang
sabi
nano po.
yes, banding daw sabi ni Jessia. Aside from aside from banding and teamwork, ano bang makukuha natin? Bakit daw measuring personality and character to? Discipline sa sarili. Aside from discipline, bago ko sabihin ang broad answer. Venice? Kyle? Are you still there? Yes, Angelica de Asis. Masayang nagsasama-sama. Aside from masayang nagsasama-sama, to learn something from them, aside from to learn something from them, bakit siya kasama sa advantages? Kasi, sabi dito, di ba, measuring personality and character, mountain climbing are also able to assess the personality and character of our friends or members of our group. As you can see, guys, sa personality natin yan. For example, you are in that group, nag-hiking kayo, or for example, mountaineering kayo, and you encounter a problem. And this problem goes like, for example lang example lang. Merong nasaktan. You are 5 in the group, on that group. May nasaktan, may na-aksidente. Diba? Pag ang personality mo, you are brave enough to handle that situation. Hindi ka magpapanik. Iisip ka ng mas magandang gawin para makatulong doon sa kagroup mo. Kasi you are a team. Hindi kayo pwedeng maghiwa-hiwalay. Hindi ka matatakot, yes. So, dito, papasok yung personality. Pero, kung ikaw mismo ay hindi mo na-build yung personality na meron ka and you are one on that group, anong mangyayari? Baka mamatay ang isa niyong ka-team kasi walang may alam na dapat gawin, 'di ba? So dapat ay aside from personality, dapat ay emotionally ay ready ka din. Nakakagawa ka ng gawain na pwede na makaligtas. Patience, especially patience. For example, aside from that, papasok dyan yun. For example, ulit ito example lang, ito yung mga usually nangyayari. Naubusan kayo ng tubig. Wala pa. Malayo pa kayo dun sa pupuntahan ninyo. So, anong gagawin nyo? 'Di ba? Kailangan ay may teamwork. Tama yung sagot niya kanina. May perseverance. Dapat ay marunong kayo sa mga troubleshooting. When we say troubleshooting, ito yung mga hindi natin inaasahang mga pangyayari kapag ka nasa gantong mga situation. So, ano dapat kong gawin? Ano bang dapat natin gawin as a team? Hindi pwedeng magkanya-kanya ng desisyon kasi you are there as a team. So, ang magiging scenario diyan dapat ay as a team pa din ang magiging desisyon. Ang decision making. So, kaya ito ay dapat itong measuring personality and character na ito ay top. Nasa unahan ito dapat sa advantages. Alright. So, next, we have see the big picture. Mountain climbing can help you to see the bigger picture of life because you realize how fragile and precious life can be. So usually, ang mga nag-hiking and mga nag-trekking and mountain climbing, ito yung mga gusto mag-unwind. Yung gusto mo nang tumakas sa trabaho, sa pag-aaral ng saglit, chill, makapag-isip ng tama, alam yun, makapag-relax. So, ito usually yung usually ito yung ang mga trabaho nila. For example, ay from nasa Manila. Ito yung mga gusto makakita ng mga bundok, mga puno, alam niyo yun, makaamoy ng simoy ng hangin na hindi galing sa tambutso ng sasakyan. Ito usually ang mga nagte-trekking and nag-hiking and mountaineering, sila yung mga talagang stress, makapag-ano, alam niyo na yan, 'di ba? So, let's go on to disadvantages. So, disadvantages, kung may advantages, meron din tayong disadvantages na tinatawag. So, weather is primary danger. So, as I said a while ago, dapat pag pupunta kayo sa isang lugar or kayo ay mag-hiking ay dapat you have to check the weather. So, minsan, baka mamaya may parating palang bagyo, kayo ay tsaka nagpunta or tsaka kayo umakyat ng bundok. Ano? So, respect the weather. Bad weather can turn an easy, sunny climb into a horrible, fatal inferno. The change is often fast and unforgiving. So, meron mga instances na mainit kayo nagpunta doon, na habang nangangalhati, biglang umulan. So, ito dapat ang mga dapat paghahandaan ninyo. Ano? Next, we have bad effect on the natural beauty. Many climbers who are not aware of environmental hygiene. He does not He does not carry the garbage down to the bottom of the mountain and throw trash in place. It is very detrimental to other climbers, the environment, and the beauty of the mountain itself. So, yes, mabagal daw ang signal. Okay, sige, sige, okay. Risk of life. Mountaineering is dangerous activity. For many mountaineers, part of its very attraction is the risk, the thrill of danger. But if you get lost, out of stock, get ready to die. So ito nang naman ay mga disadvantages. Kasi ba usually naman tayo mga nakakapanood tayo sa mga movie, 'di ba? Nakakatakot talaga, risky kung tawagin ng pag-akyat ng bundok or pag-hiking. Pero yun nga, lagi dapat tayo magiging ready and aware sa mga dapat mangyari at mga posibleng mangyari kapag nandito tayo. Altitude problem. The higher mountain you reach, the higher risk you get. So, ito lagi yung natandaan. So, the more daw na mas mataas yung na-reach nyo, the more na mas higher risk ang makukuha ninyo. Siguro ito, usually sa mga pagbaba or pagbalik ninyo dun sa baba ng bundok or ng pupuntahan ninyo. Ano? So, conclusion, there are two causes of risk in the mountaineering, that is our own carelessness and natural factors. But actually, the risk of mountaineering can be minimized, and it depends on the behavior of each climber. With understand the risk in the mountaineering, it can minimize the potential for accidents. So, the more we feel safe doing that activities, the more we can enjoy the nature and admire God's creation. Okay, so we still have 20 minutes left. So, a chat na lang ang sagot. Ano? So, I will give you scenario and you will answer it as an into essay form. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes po.
All right. So, I will give you
Yes, ma'am.
scenario. Okay? Okay, please listen. I will give you a scenario and you will answer it in an essay form. So, for example, we are 13 participants. So, tayong lahat ang magma-mountaineering. Tayong lahat ang nandoon. Okay. So, as we go there, 'di ba? As we go there, narinig malinaw?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As we go there, we are 15. Sige. Wala muna yung mga bagong pasok kasi hindi nila alam yung ano. Okay. As we go there, we are 13. 13 tayo in a group, in a team. What will you do? If tayo ay nasa kalagitnaan na, then you will notice that one of our member are missing. What will you do? Walang leader sa atin ha, lahat tayo member nung team na yon. Ano kayang gagawin nyo? Sige nga. We are 13 in a team. And in the middle, I noticed that one of us is missing. I would ask everyone to cooperate and help me find the missing one and have to take a group check to see who is missing. All right? I'd like to contact her through their cell phone mobile first and ask where he or she was seen last. Okay? Hmm. Teamwork para mahanap ang nawawala, saka laging mag-head count para laging alam kung may naiwan ba. As much as possible, we need to stay together as a group and we need to stay calm and think of a solution as a group, okay? I will talk to my group and tell them do not panic and we need to make a plan. All right? Tatlo pa lang yung nakakasagot, di ba? Ay, isa kayo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pa lang. Tayo ay 13. Maghiwa-hiwalay para hanapin at planuhin kung saan magkikita-kita. Pwede din, pero it's risky ha. Yung maghihiwa-hiwalay pa kayo, eh may nawawala na ngang isa. 'Di ba? Aside from that, ano pa kaya ang pwedeng gawin? Para sa akin, hahanapin ko po kasi sama-sama po kami pumunta doon. Pwede din po kami di pwede di kami kumpleto at lagi mag-check ng isa't isa kung andyan ba at okay pa sila. Ang tanong ko kasi ay, nangyari na eh, minawala ng isa, 'di ba? Yun yung question ko. So ano ba dapat gawin pag ganun? Magpapanik ba tayo? Hmm? Ano kaya ang magandang gawin para malaman natin kung asan siya? Hmm. Mhm. Mag-usap-usap ang grupo upang madali at mapaghanap at dapat may contact sa isa't isa kung paano magsasama-sama muli upang mahanap ang isa at maging kompleto. You have to make a plan. Yes, correct? Mm-mm. Aside from that, bumaba sa bundok na inaakyatan tapos tumawag ng 911 upang magkaroon ng search and rescue. Search and rescue agad. Hindi pwedeng you have to make a plan muna for your team. Kasi pag nag-911 agad kayo, parang sinasabi mo naman na, I mean, sumuko agad kayo sa paghahanap, 'di ba? So, okay. As a member of that participants, I voluntarily help that one of our member who are missing because as a member, obligasyon po natin na hanapin at tulungan ang bawat isa. Hindi po natin kailangan mag-panic because we need to calm and napag-aralan po ang lahat ng bago umakyat. Kaya may chance po na mahanap natin kung sino man ang nawawala. Okay, correct. Correct doon si Angelica. Mhm. How about the others? Nakasagot na ba lahat? Hindi daw kailangan magpanik kasi nagpapanik po, di po magiging maayos yung pag-uusap or magiging plano. Dapat po ay makipag-cooperate or maging brave po ang lahat para po maging maayos po yung plano at pag-uusap. Okay. So, to finally sum it up, ano? So sabi naman ay humabos, stay calm and don't panic. Absolutely do not move until you have calmed down and have time to think about your situation. In a clear manner, leave a trip plan with a responsible friend and concise instructions for who they should call if you're missing or overdue. Okay. So, ganito ang dapat nyong gawin. 'Di ba? Sabi ko sa scenario binigay ko, 13 tayo na nandun. O, 13 tayo. 'Di ba pag tayo ay tayo ay umaakyat or tayo ay pupunta sa isang lugar, meron tayo dapat partner, may ka-buddy. Kahit kayo ay 13 doon, dapat meron tayong buddy or may partner tayo. So ang una nyong gagawin kapag nalaman nyo or na-notice nyo na may isang kulang sa grupo, ang unang-una nyong gagawin, sino ang huling kasama? 'Di ba? O, yun ang unang gagawin. Number 1, you have to know sinong huling kasama. Kung sinong nasa unahan niya or sinong nasa likod niya or sino ang kabady niya. Number 2, if you have cellphone, if you have a number or whatsoever, call the missing person. And always remember na kapag hindi nako-contact, kasi nasa bundok kayo or nasa malayong lugar kayo, mahina ang signal, don't panic. Okay. Tama din ang sagot nyo kanina. Pwedeng maghiwa-hiwalay para mahanap yung nawawalang isang member. Pero, hindi pwede na kapag malaki yung lugar o malaki yung place na yon ay maghihiwa-hiwalay kayo. Lahat kayo ay mawawala for sure. So, hindi pwede yon. Pwede kung hindi ganoong kalakihan yung lugar na pwedeng makabalik kayo or maghanap kayo, tama kayo kanina, may sumagot kanina. Tama, mag-usap-usap kung saan magpapanagpo or magtatagpo after ng paghahanap. And kapag nagawa nyo na yung tatlong step na yon at wala pa rin, ano ang panghuling gagawin nyo? Sige nga, sagot nga, sige nga. Ano ang panghuling gagawin? Sige nga, Joshua? Sige nga, Joshua. Yes, Joshua. Oo. Wala kang mic? Sige, okay lang, kahit sa chat. Ano yung panghuling gagawin? Kung yung tatlong step na yon ay nagawa nyo na pero hindi nyo pa rin nakikita yung nawawala nyong member. Sige, try. Ano kaya ang gagawin mo? Yes, tatawag po ng rescue if hindi pa rin po makita yung kasama. Oo, tatawag ng rescue. Aside from tatawag ng rescue, nandun pa kayo nasa bundok pa kayo. Paano kayo makakatawag agad ng rescue? Ano dapat mo nang gawin after nung nagawa nyo na yung tatlong steps? Ang gagawin guys, bababa na muna kayo. Syempre hindi naman kayo pwedeng magpatuloy ng pag-akyat doon or pagpunta doon sa pupuntahan nyo nang kulang ang isa. What if ito palang isang ito na nawawala ay may nangyari ng masama tapos nagtuloy pa din kayo, 'di ba? Ang sisi nun ay nasa inyo kasi kayo ang team. Nasa team kayo 'di ba? So yun ang dapat nyong tatandaan, yun dapat nyong gagawin. Hindi lang ito sa pag-akyat ng bundok or sa pag-hiking